we asked the question, what's that everybody's wearing at Red Oak Junior High? And what are those things the cheerleaders are passing out? Red Oak Junior High is off and running, and this month we take a look at dress code changes and an update on our junior high volleyball and football teams. This month we have some great news from Red Oak Junior High, including students making quilts to help others, our National Junior Honor Society helping kids in a war-torn country, and even a real-life fish story. That about wraps it up for another busy month at Red Oak Junior High. I would like to thank Sergeant Williams for allowing me to have a box by her office in the library for y'all to keep your story ideas in. This month, we check in on our students versus teachers in basketball, DI teams, junior high cheerleaders, and see how the junior high basketball banquet came out. I look forward to moving over to the West Campus next year, but with the final 2 months of school so busy here at the junior high, I figure I better just stay focused on covering the awesome junior high students this month, as we have theater performances and UIL winners all to cover in my final junior high interview. It was really hard to see my sister, die and have to react to it and see her all hooked up in the emergency room and everything. But when I actually thought about it, it was kind of comforting to know that it wasn't true, but I know in some cases it could have been true.
Lexi's what got me. Like, watching the movie, watching the funeral, seeing her was what really hit home for me. Because, we're like normal sisters. We disagree on some stuff, but overall we're pretty close. And the thing that really, really got to me was seeing her.
It sort of like awakened me, because now I realize what really could happen, and I know that if that had happened to me really, then I would have been really crushed. And so I'm just glad that we ended up doing that kind of stuff to help other people. First, let me say again, it's good not only to be in high school, but also to be back as part of the award-winning Hawkeye News team for another year. I will see you next month for our Thanksgiving edition of Hawkeye News. I'm Lexi Belote, and that's what's up at the WC. Our freshman Hawks baseball team recently wrapped up a great season. They had a 7-6 nail-biting win over Ennis. This month, I decided to put my own spin on the story. My name is Lexi, and I really like cheese. Pass me the Swiss or the mozzarella, please. The real stuff is just oh so good. Creamy and delicious, such a yummy food. But now we've got a poser that's been sneaking in, who said let's mix some heroin and Tylenol PM. This month, I will talk about something that is near and dear to many of our hearts from the time we hit that magic 16th birthday. Getting behind the wheel of a car and the many dangers of driving. Meth. We all hear the word, and we know it's a drug, but do we know the true life and death consequences? If we don't, we should, and that's why it's our main topic in this month's crime report. It's true, while computers are a great resource for Christmas shopping and for school projects, plus special purposes, as teenagers, we many times think we know everything, but in doing my research for this month's crime report, I came across some pretty interesting and actually scary news on something many of us do every day, drink energy drinks, on the efforts to make ROISD the safest place possible to learn and work. But you should always remember, cameras and door locks do not take the place of each of us protecting our own property. This episode marks our 7th year anniversary and our 70th episode here on Hawkeye News. 3 ROHS students from the Advanced CMAC class participated in a web design contest through Skills USA at the state competition in Corpus Christi. The school year is winding to a close, and though many of us are ready to check out for the summer, there's still lots going on around the community. So let's get started with this month's top stories. Published annually by yearbook leader Jocelyn, the lookbook features yearbook spreads and covers from across the country. The excitement is building, literally, as the new Red Oak High School construction continues. This episode marks our 8th year anniversary and our 75th episode here on Hawkeye News. We are proud and committed to bringing the news to Red Oak ISD and the community. As winter comes to a close, we're beginning to think of fun things up ahead, such as warmer temperatures, spring, and outdoor sports. Miss Little and her theater cast have returned from UIL One-Act competition. Welcome to our final edition of Hawkeye News for the class of 2010. I'm Lexi Belote. 3, 2, 1. Many of us remember the first time we saw Hawk. Some of us were in elementary school when he first walked in to show off his drug-finding skills and to get hugs and pats on the head. Lexi Belote.
Okay, Lexi, all right.
I'm going in the 7th.
Okay, you ready?